Hey guys, just try to get set up. Make sure the sound is good, everything. Please give me a second. Hey guys, just try to get set up. Make sure the sound is good. Oh, look like someone's here. Oh, hey Blitz, what's up? Bootleg comics. Wow, Blitz. Fake. I repeat, fake anime and manga fan. Just kidding. Hey Blitz, how you doing? Well, actually, Blitz, technically, in Japan these are comics, but just not really American, but Blizz, you're not a fake weeb. You watch anime, you watch Sword Online and Dragon Ball and Death Note, and maybe you're a fake fan. Just kidding. All right. Before I get started, let me just turn on the music. For those who are in the live chat, let me know if you guys can hear the music. Is the music too loud or too low? It's good. Oh, that's great to hear. All right, now we can get started then. All right, so welcome everyone. So this like to show of my manga collection because I was like, I'm doing nothing today, so let's do something fun. Also, I've been watching you guys' messages on my tablet. It's much more easier that way. So let's get started. So you guys probably wondering, I don't how many mangas I have. I have more than these, but I just thought we should start with these. So which one should we start with? No, let's start with this one. So this one specifically isn't really a manga. It's more like it's published by a manga company, but it's more like I guess kind of more of a novel. Um, I know people who are big manga fans will be like, "Frederick, what are you talking about?" But yeah, but as you guys can see, this is near Automata, and basically it's not like a traditional manga. It's basically just mostly words with some images. But yeah, and of course I played near a few years ago. I love the story and the characters. Could have to get to some collection. Oops. Oh my god, I was on stream. Wait, Blizz, what do you mean you on stream? Oh, you mean this live stream? Alright, so here is Persona 5. Now Persona 5 R2 Persona 5. Also, I'll show you guys the inside too. I'm not going to show you too much inside because it'll kind of be kind of a spoiler. But I'll show you guys to some things. Also, fun fact. If you guys don't know, okay, in America how we read books, we flip it like this way. So when it comes to manga, you have to read it the other way. So for example, they'll have messages like this. You're reading the wrong way because you read it actually this way, the other side. If you read manga, you would know, but I guess if you don't read manga, you wouldn't know that, but I guess it's a little fun fact. Hmm? Oh, Aim was here. build on Animal Crossing. Um, and well, listen. Wait, is there an Animal Crossing manga? If there is, I'll totally get it. Oh, hey Blue. Hey Blue Raccoon, what's up? When you showed that chat on the phone. Oh, you mean this chat? That's too cool. That's too backwards for me. Hey, you get used to it. We are famous. Yes, you are famous. All right. Oh, great. Hold on, guys. Sorry, just an ad. All right. So as I was saying, Persona 5. So this is based off the game, and here is some. Yeah, I won't say I got every kind of one spoil anything, but basically it's the story of the Persona 5 game, but it's a little bit different because you know, they had to change something. But yeah, play the game, love the game, have the collection. Now, here's something for Pokemon fans. Pokemon Adventures. So this is basically the Pokemon story, but kind of a bit different. Um, let's just say this is more of a how to explain this. It's Pokemon, but it has a little more craziness to it. Also, you guys can see little Bulbasaur, best Gen 1 starter, and no Squirtle because, Squirtle sucks. Anyways, and of course, always has amazing artwork. Sorry, let me catch it with chat right quick. That explains the Dragon Ball manga I checked while back in middle school. Oh, nice. Yeah, Dragon Ball's been around for a long time, so of course there's the manga. There's Animal Crossing: The Rise of manga. Oh, well, that's how to get it for the collection. What's the first manga you ever read? Actually, that's a good question. What's the first manga I have read? I had to get back to you on that. Kiddo Roro, welcome to the live stream. Red Bed to Ash. I have to think about that. I mean, red is cool, but is it better to Ash? It may be. Let's see. Okay, I'm leaving. Wow, Bliss, you're leaving. Of course, I Discord though. Both are better. That's just a fact. I got a Pokemon a while back at North Carolina High School. Oh, that's very interesting. Yeah, Bliss, Amy will tell you not to leave. Why I do that, Amy? Easy, because I'm just telling the truth. But right here we got Splatoon manga. And when it comes to this manga, kind of like the story of Splatoon, but a bit different and a bit crazier, if that makes sense. And this basically is based off like the original Splatoon, like from the Wii U, if I remember. Now for the Zelda fans, we had Legend Zelda Minish Cap. Also, kind of fun fact, when it comes to the Legend Zelda mangas, there's basically mangas for different games like this, or the Twilight Princess. I think the original Legend of Zelda, and I don't think there's one for Skyward Sword, but there's a lot of different ones for the other Zelda games.
Win one championship, you're celebrated. Win twice, they call you a hero. 3 times, they say words like legend and dynasty. 4.
Alright, so let's take a look on the inside. Also, guys, sorry if I'm kind of, juggling around when it comes to the book and, read you guys' messages in chat and skip it, guys. Actually, this is my first time, adding music to the live stream. So, yeah, tell me how you guys like the music in the background. Also, let me know if you guys recognize the music too. Alright, let me catch it with y'all real quick. Manga. That's right. Sorry, the manga is very roomy. Um, don't worry, Emu. I will get Animal Crossing manga in the future. Don't worry. It looks cool. Yeah, it's very cool. Final Fantasy manga? We don't need Final Fantasy manga. Your brother has Zelda and Kingdom Hearts manga. Oh, nice. I still need to get a Kingdom Hearts one for my collection. Um, um, oh, Blue Raccoon. I don't know what manga that is, but I do have manga that's pretty spicy. I don't need Final Fantasy manga. Anymore now, I don't really need Final Fantasy because, I mean, if I finish Final Fantasy 10, then, maybe. And of course, we have to have the Super Mario manga because, it's Mario, Nintendo fan, And you guys can see the art style is a bit different. So, kind of like with the other ones, it's basically based on the Mario games, but a bit crazier. And look at this amazing artwork. Yoshi, adorable. Lots of amazing artwork. So this is pretty much it for like the video game manga. I have more manga, so let me just go get those right quick. Alright, so let's just start with this part right quick. Before I do, let me catch up with chat. Did I read all these? I read most of these. Because again, there's so many manga that's kind of hard to read all of them at once. So I do kind of read them from time to time when I have the chance. Or the Transformer manga? Oh, I didn't know they had Transformer mangas, but that's pretty cool. Also, guys, again, if the music's too loud or too low, let me know in chat. Alright, so another one. Well, actually, the rest of these are like not video game related. They're just like regular anime. So right here we got Sword Art Online, aka one of the best animes of all time. Well, I mean, is it perfect anime? No, but do I like it? Yes. So here it is again. It's not one of the traditional mangas. It's basically ones with mostly like words, but this have a few images. I do believe there's Sword Art Online manga where it's the like regular manga one, so I do have to find that one. So this is My Hero Academia Ultra Analyst. So this isn't like a manga like other mangas. It's basically like special manga where it's like tell you about the characters. Actually okay, I'm going to show you some images. Go try to find something that's like spoiler territory. Cause again, if you haven't seen My Hero, I highly recommend you watch it yourself. Let's see, what can I show you that's not spoiler? And also, some people might be like, Frederick, we'll be fine. But I'm one of those people that doesn't like spoiling things for people. I'll just flip through it very quickly. Hopefully that didn't say any spoiler. But this specifically like tells you about the characters and their quirks and stuff. SOA to go. Yeah, please, I highly agree. Loud a little, but no complaints. Okay, I'll turn the volume a little bit down. Hey gamer, awesome. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome. Have ever seen Rise of the Shield Hero? Yes, I have seen Rise of the Shield Hero. Sir Adam. Hello, Sir Adam. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, let me turn the music a little bit down right quick. Alright, turn the music a little bit down. Hopefully that's better. Alright, next. Beastars. One of my favorite animes all the time. And if you guys haven't seen the anime, basically the art style is kind of different. The anime is more of a 3D art style and kind of different from this art style, which I'll show you. Oh wait, let me skip a few pages because again, some of the first pages are kind of spoiler territory. Um, yeah, I guess this could work. Um, as you can, as you guys can see, the characters are more like I think it's called anthropomorphic, where they're animals but kind of like in a human form. One of my favorite animes. I'm actually watching it right now. Well, actually, I finished it. I'm on season 3 if I remember. So here's another My Hero. Again, this is not like a regular manga. This is actually a easy illustration guide where it kind of teaches you how to draw the characters, but in a kind of chippy, cute art style. As you guys can see, not very detailed, but you know. And of course, you got to know I'm a big My Hero fan, so of course I had to get this for the collection. And next up is Ruby. Yes, it's spelled RWBY. And when it comes to this, again, the art style is different from the regular anime. The regular anime is more of a 3D art style, and then from this art style. Um, but yeah, very cool though, and one of my favorite animes. And I will say, I'm just gonna put this out there. If you guys see Ruby, you know what I'm talking about. Volumes 1, 2, 3, S tier. Volume 4, A tier. The rest of the volumes are okay. Some are more terrible, but volumes 1, 2, 3, S tier. Again, if you've seen the anime, you know what I'm talking about. But before I move on, let me catch up with the chat right quick. Let's see. Let me guess. 9 to 11 4. I have heard about that, but I haven't seen it yet. But it's on my list. Look like there's some interesting manga. Yeah, it's like there's a lot of manga that I read or try to read that are very interesting or stuff that I like. Let's see. I got Sailor. Oh, anyway, you got Sailor Moon manga? Oh, that makes sense. I do remember. I think you told us you had that before. I do remember you're a big fan of the anime too. I need to get the King of the Hill. Wait, King of the Hill manga. But there's no way there's King of the Hill manga. If there is, I'm definitely buying it. Well, Blitz, you're technically not wrong, but in this, that's how you spell Ruby. And again, if you've seen anime, you'll understand. What do you mean typo? Wow, Blitz. Wow. You've been playing DDV lately? I don't know what DDV is. Maybe Blue Raccoon. Maybe there's a Transformers Cyber Tribe manga. Oh, I know. Blitz always jokes around with me. Oh, Disney Dreamlight Valley. Oh, of course, because I know you're one of the biggest Disney fans I know, and you're one of the biggest Animal Crossing fans I know. So, actually, that game is perfect for you. Mickey Mouse game. Wow, Blitz. All right, so let me switch these out and get some more manga. All right, here's some more. Okay, so that's what it's short for. Alright, so okay, so I actually lied. We do have one more that's field game related. This is the Pokemon Black and White. Um, kind of fun fact about this one. If I remember, I got this at one of those like, um, dollar stores. Not like 99-cent stores, but one of those like, I guess places you go in and you find them for, I guess, pretty cheap. And actually, you know what? This is probably the first manga I ever read. I don't know if that can't remember the name, but I don't know that person still here. But this is probably the first manga I ever read. Probably. I got this actually a few years ago. Can't remember how long I had this, but I got it a few years ago. And as you can see, whoever had this last, kind of colored in it. But I guess not surprised because, it's one of those like secondhand stores. But yeah, great find. I mean, it does not like, perfect condition. Still want to keep it a collection. And Blue Raccoon, I think he was asking about Rise of the Shield Hero. And here it is. Again, not one of those traditional mangas, but it's one of those where it's mostly like words and not a lot of pictures. But again, I'm pretty sure there's a manga where it's like traditional manga. I'm still gonna get that one. But again, when it comes to anime, this is one of my favorite anime and one of my favorite, I guess, animes in general. Great story, great characters, and she's one of the best waifus. Anyways, let me catch up with the chat right quick. Look like my table's gonna fall down. Yeah, I do need to go to the new table. This table is pretty wobbly. Oh, really, Game Awesome? Oh, I didn't know that. Let's see. Why did I color it in? It's not a colored book? Wow, Blitz. You really think Mayor's Collector was colored this in? Wow, Blitz. Wow. Wow. Blitz doesn't know me at all. I'm very sad. Boo hoo. Boo hoo. Just kidding. Let's see. Wow, you too, Emu? Wow. See, guys, look what my friends do to me. My friends dig me as a collector. I will color inside. Well, time to ban them. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna ban them. Well, maybe. Anyways, can't blame you. I wanted to make some manga. Why you get? Wow, you too, Black Raccoon? Wow. Wow. Nobody's on my side. Nobody believes me. Oh, Shield Hero. Oh yes, Blitz. I remember. I think you said you started watching Rise of the Shield Hero. Oh, this season 4. Oh yeah, there is. If I remember, I haven't watched the other seasons yet. I have to catch up with it. I reckon. Yep, Blitz. She could definitely be a waifu. If you guys seen anime, you know what I'm talking about. She's definitely a waifu. You got a raccoon waifu? Yeah, maybe Emu, maybe. Yes, I do have a spider waifu. I'm not gonna talk about that anime because let's say that anime is not safe for um some people. But anyways, when I was a kid, I was a collector. Honestly, when I was a kid, yeah, not really. I mean, I don't think I started collecting until I was like a teenager, probably. Make a copy. Wow, Blue Raccoon. Wow. You was a collector, Emu? Yeah, again, I was a kid. I was just like buying stuff, but again, I didn't. I don't think I started collecting for seriously until I got to my teens. But, but anyway, moving on. Hold on, we got an ad. Oh boy, we all love ads, don't we? Oh, by the way, guys, if you guys joined this live stream, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. Once I get to 500 subscribers, I have big plans for the channel. So yeah, we really appreciate it. I seen all 3 seasons. And I like the season 1 final. Um, I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but guys, have you seen the anime we're talking about? I don't mind you guys talk about it, but there's a spoiler. No, spoiler anime. Just in case other people want to see it. But okay, so kind of story about this. So actually, I've been wanting a Dragon Ball manga for a long time. Um, and the thing is that I actually got this when Akira Toriyama, who's the creator of Dragon Ball, passed away. And yeah, once he passed away, I mean, if you guys are big Dragon Ball fans or casual Dragon Ball fans, or about it, it was kind of a sad day for many of us. I got this specifically as a way to, I guess, remember him and his legacy. Because this is actually the original story of Dragon Ball, if I remember. But to translate to English, you guys can see this manga is a bit thicker. But yeah, so that's when I recently got it when he passed away, unfortunately. Again, rest in peace to him, one of the goats. All right, what's next? Right next we got Fire Force. You guys can also see this is a pretty thick manga. So Fire Force, this is a manga, an anime series that's pretty underrated. Personally, I really love and enjoy the anime. Again, it's not perfect, but personally one of my favorites. And of course, I had to get the manga, which you can see again is very thick. I will say when it came to anime, this is I guess one of my favorite stories and one of the most unique when it comes to I guess anime. But yeah, kind of underrated too, but yeah, one of my favorites. Now you want to talk about I guess anime that are or I guess manga series that are almost perfect. Villain Saga. And you guys can see this one's a bit different from these because this is actually a hardcover. Yeah, and I like soft covers. And I can't remember when this came out, but when this came out, um, this was like one of the biggest animes of that year. Like I can't remember. I think this came out like maybe 3 or 4 years ago. But yeah, and I will say this one of those mangas and anime that the beginning is it's like okay. Usually they leave the crazy stuff towards the end, but the beginning of the story gets pretty excited, crazy. Again, I'm not gonna explain nothing. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get some more manga right quick. And again, I hope you guys are enjoying the live stream so far. Alright, and here is the rest. But before I get to that, let me catch up with the chat right quick. If you want to know so bad, all you have to do is get our knees and beg. Oh, brother. I'm not gonna comment on that, but if you know, you know. Anyways, that thick book, yeah, it's very thick. And honestly, out of context, that's kind of funny. Anyway. All right, let's see. To all our one sensei. Oh, brother. I can't wait to see the Spider-Man manga. Honestly, I don't know if there's a Spider-Man manga, but if there is, I'll definitely buy it. Because, I'm a big Spider-Man fan. AKA comic books. Wild Blitz. You know what? You tricked me. I respect it. I mean, I do have some comics, but I'll say that for another day. Let's see. Do I got any Kirby manga? No, unfortunately, I don't have any Kirby manga. The video game manga I showed are all the video game ones I had. Alright, so let's continue on. Alright, Goblin Slayer. Okay, so you're probably wondering why I have two of these. Okay, funny story. So, if you guys see the anime, you know this. How to explain this? Let's just say this is not for kids, and you could probably tell by the covers, but I didn't realize because this is the first one I actually picked up. I didn't realize this, but let's just say this is more not meant for kids. I mean, these are both not meant for kids, but um, if you could, like, I didn't realize this. Like, if you look at it, you'd be like, okay, the same thing, but I did not realize this. So I'm not going to show any of this because it's more for adults. I'm just going to put this back here. Can remember, this channel we're PG. So yeah, let's talk about this one. What do you mean, wow, Frederick? Well, listen, I didn't know. Okay. All right. What can I show you? That's not spoiler. I'll show you a bit. So, okay, have you guys seen this anime or manga? You know, this is a anime or manga that's a bit again not meant for kids, but great characters, great story. One of my favorite animes of all time. I really like the character. Plus, he has a cool design overall. You know, he's kind of like, I guess, the Demon Slayer of I guess, hunting goblins. That makes sense. It can make more sense. It makes more sense if you've seen the anime. All right, I know a lot of people are going to like this. Right here, we got Spy Family. But before I talk about this, let me check the comments. Wow. Also, guys, I appreciate you guys, you know, talking in the chat. You guys are, wow, you guys got a lot of things to say in the chat, which I'm very happy about. All right, let me just catch up with you guys right quick. Spy Family. I didn't know James Bond was. You know what, Blitz? You're technically not wrong. Yes, he is in a manga. Goblin Slayer is good. I agree. No current manga? I get Amo no. I didn't know. Yes, Blitz, I didn't know. Blitz, don't tell me. Wait, you don't collect manga? Well, yo, listen, listen, listen. I didn't know, okay? I didn't know. A likely story? Wow, Blitz. What a great friend. No scalp Oscars. Really mocked animations and animations for kids. Yeah, a lot of these fancy or like award shows are like animations for kids is like I'm not trying to be mean, but if anybody's like 2D animation or 3D animation is that for kids, well all I gotta say is they're missing out. Among Us music, hide and seek, you know it, Blitz. Yes, Amo again. If I ever find Amo Cross or current manga, I'll be the first to let you know. What a bop, I agree. What's the wife's name in Spy Family? She kind of wow, Blitz. Wow. You come here and be like, wow, Frederick, and you're wow. See, Blitz. You know, I'll tell you, Blitz. So, her name is Yor. The wife's name is Yor, and it's kind of hard to spell her name. I think it's Your. I think. Wait, no, that's how you spell. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Just go to Google and type Spy Family and characters, and you'll eventually find her. I cannot believe I spelled that wrong, Glavon. It's fine. Anyways, so Spy Family came out in recent years, and is one of the most funny and most clever animes I've ever seen, and also very sweet. Again, you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about, but very cute, very wholesome, very intense sometimes. But one of my favorite animes. Now you asked me what's one of my favorite animes all time. Haikyuu. I really love this anime, and of course the manga too. Really love it. One of my favorite stories, some of my favorite characters, and I never played volleyball, but honestly, this makes me want to play volleyball because like it's kind of hard to explain. Again, if you read it, well, read or seen, you know what I'm talking about. But this is one of my favorite stories when it comes to anime in general. What my absolute favorite and one of my favorites in the collection. And here's one that everybody knows: Demon Slayer. I mean, do I have to explain about Demon Slayer? I think everybody knows the story. Well, even if you haven't watched it. Also, I will say, imagine if Doom Guy was in this Demon Slayer world. Bro, Doom Guy will be OP as heck. The other demons will be terrified of Doom Guy. Kind of funny thought though. But yeah, great story, great characters, and one of my favorites. I do say I feel like this anime is kind of overrated at times, but still one of my favorites. Like, let me catch it with chat right quick. Let me catch it with chat. Now that's the waifu. I agree, Blitz. Yours is very amazing waifu. Not just for looks, Blitz, but for the reason, great personality. YOR, yes. You know, I was close. I was close. You got Animal Crossing and manga for Amazon? Oh, nice. I do like, well, when I collect manga, I like to do them in person. Most of these I got from like either conventions or like book off or like manga stores. Cause you know I like to go in person collect physical. Cause even you know that no you like you didn't know you haven't seen but you haven't seen Spy Family, so you know what? I don't want to hear it. Don't forget Transformers One. If you saw near ending, Blue Raccoon. I haven't seen Transformers One yet, but Robot Gore. Um, I don't know how that will work, but I guess so. What do you fake fan? Plus, you haven't. Okay, but I have the manga, you don't, and I've seen it. You haven't seen it. I don't want to hear it. You never got into Demon Slayer, but your cousin did see Seven Deadly Sins. And I mean, it's understandable. I guess not for everyone. I haven't seen Seven Deadly Sins, but do I plan on watching it time soon? Maybe. You watched Rod play the game, but I forgot her name, but I knew the spelling. Blitz, that doesn't count. That's not canon to the. Blitz, that's not canon to the anime, so I don't want to hear it. Oh, I'll Blitz. Okay, Blitz, name 10 characters right now. While I look on Google. Half the climax. Oh, but I can only imagine. I give up. Blitz, show me your manga collection, okay, Blitz? Show me your manga collection. Alright, so while that's happening, behold, the Promised Neverland. When this came out, when I did to anime, this was everywhere. It makes sense. Season 1 of the anime was amazing. Hold on, make sure there's no spoilers. Yeah, okay. And when this came out, it was crazy. And this is one of those anime that had on the edge of your seat. And real mystery too. They get likable characters, but also they get into some crazy or scary situations. Not gonna really talk about it or spoil nothing, but again, one of the best, one of the most. I don't want to really. I mean, it's scary up top, but it's not like scary, but if you like something that's creepy or a good mystery, I highly recommend this. Now, you want to talk about stuff I recommend? Oh, sorry. Assassination Classroom. This is one of my favorite animes of all time. I love the anime. Great characters. I can't remember his name, but he's one of the best characters, the teacher, when it comes to, I guess, anime in general. And the ending is the ending to this anime is so sad because I just want to explain, but it's kind of hard to explain without spoiling nothing. But He's one of the best characters that teaches the anime, and my opinion. But if you haven't seen Assassinated Classroom, watch it. Highly recommend. Let me calculate with chat right quick. You're another character that don't matter. Wow, see, this exposes himself. He said other characters that don't matter. Wow, fake fan. Just kidding. But Blitz, really, I do recommend see because honestly, one of the best. You're back with comic books. Wow, Blitz. Wow, I'm telling you, Japanese people, you said that. Also, if you guys are wondering why me and Blitz are going at it, let's just say, me and Blitz, um, actually, I'll explain it like this. Me and Blitz are kind of like Tom and Jerry, if that makes sense. Again, you watch this live stream, you know, but we're kind of like Tom and Jerry. Is that a good manga? Amo, are you talking about Assassinated Classroom, or are you talking about one of the other one? Can we talk about this one? Again, the anime is amazing. When it comes to the manga, I'll explain at the bit, but yes, it is. Your table is going off? Yeah, a little bit. My first anime so happens to be Iyukusa as a kid with my cousin from North Carolina. And previous one I mentioned is close. Oh, that's cool. I don't think I heard that one, but it's pretty cool. It's tilted. Listen, I'm not rich, okay? Listen, I had to do what I have to deal with, okay? I mean, it's kind of funny because, you know, it's like it can wobble anytime. Actually, let me move these to the side real quick. This is actually kind of funny. Frederick exposed for having a wobbly table. It's kind of funny when you think about it. Let's see. He's gonna have Manga Avalanche. I wish. Frederick and Blitz are rivals? Pretty much. Actually, we're kind of like enemy rivals. You're Tom the bully. I'm the innocent. You're not innocent, Blitz. You're not innocent, Jerry. But you know what? I'll be Tom. You could be Jerry because listen, I'm Tom to try to, you know, enjoy my day, you know, with Yoshi be best character and you know Lucario be best Pokemon. And Blitz would be like, "Oh, you say Eevee sucks? You're banned." So technically, Blitz is the bully. Anyone knows? No, she doesn't. Listen, Emu. Well, Emu's on your side because you have more subscribers, and I have less subscribers. So of course he's on your side. Um, the Peter Pan one. The pet. Oh, you mean the Promise Never? Wait. Are you talking about the Promise Neverland? If you talk about this one, then pretty much yeah. Oh, in your hot shell. Oh, that's how you pronounce it. In your hot shell. No, I haven't seen it yet. What? Even I know in your hot shell. I'm not a weeb. Blitz, you're a beginner weeb, okay? You're level one weeb. So you know I don't want to hear it. Yeah, sorry, in your hot shell. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I know about it, but I haven't seen it. In the hot shell is cool anime. Oh, Emo, you see it too? Yeah, I do want to watch it eventually, but I haven't seen it yet. I'm Sonic, you're Mario, but I respect Luigi. You know, I'll be Mario. I'll take that. Or I'll be Yoshi because, you know, Yoshi's better than Mario. Alright, let's continue. Alright, one of the most popular animes, Attack on Titan. Now, if I remember, I think this came out during like the 2010s, but this is an anime that blew up. Everybody was watching it. Let me make sure there's nothing that spoils too much, because again, the beginning part, Okay, I'll show you this much. But yeah, this anime was crazy, and it's also one of those animes that, let's just say if you're scared of blood and gore, you should not watch this. But this is